Hey, what up guys? It's a Perfect King here, bringing you another deck profile. Today we are going over Bonney, one of the other leaders that got the structure deck or starter deck upgrades. Um, with Bonney, I feel is very similar to how Shanks feels. It didn't necessarily get like a major buff, but didn't like get downgraded either. With the existence of blue purple, it feels like it didn't, like it just got like a downgrade, but it basically just stayed the same. The fact is that blue purple is just so overwhelmingly powerful that every other deck just feels like meh. But blue purple aside, Bondi is still a very strong deck, whether if it's like on the level of locals or major events. Bonnie and, like I said, Shanks both feel like a very viable deck to take, especially if you've been playing it and you got the starter deck. You got that little buff that you need, that can help with your games. And once again, similar to Shanks, the support that it got feels like it helps Carrot more as a leader, and that's not just because of the 10 cost, the Law and Beppo, but just the other cards that it got just feels like it would help Carrot just a little more than it did Bonnie. I think Bonnie got like a little nudge in the upgrade area, whereas Carrot feels like it got a major upgrade. Maybe not on the same level as Bonnie. I think Bonnie's still like the best green leader, the mono green leader. I'm not gonna say green because we still have green purple Luffy running around, but yeah, mono green leader, I feel like Bonnie's the best one, and Carrot just got a really nice upgrade. That being said, I don't think Carrot is that awful either with the starter decks. Definitely you could probably win some locals, something on the local level. Carrot be good. Major events like regionals or something like that, kinda, I don't see it happening, but Bonnie for sure would be the way to go as far as mono green leaders. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. We have Bonnie, 5 life mono green leader. When the opponent attacks once per turn, rest Dawn, and you rest one of your opponent's leaders or characters. Very powerful, probably one of the best leader effects in the game right now. It's just Bonnie, so Bonnie's really good. We have our 2K counter, Scratch on a Poo. On play, rest up to one of your opponent's 2 cost less characters. Not bad. It's very niche. It's EB01, so it's pretty good. We have our 4 of Searcher. The Jewelry Bonney, you rest this card itself, rest another Dawn, and look at top 5 to reveal a Supernova and add it to your hand. Very good. Also makes it like a pseudo blocker, just because it's a reoccurring searcher if it lives for some reason, which hardly ever does. But that's why I say it's like a pseudo blocker, because it does keep your opponent from hitting you instead. So we have a staple in most money decks, the Rosinante blocker, and also if one of your other arrested characters to be KO'd, you can trash this character instead. We have one of our newest blockers. It's a 2 cost, 1k counter, 1k attack. On play, if you have 6 more arrested cards, draw 1 card and trash 1. So Capone Gang Beige. Really, it's a mid to late game card, despite it being a 2 cost. You are needing to have 6 rested cards, not counting Dawn that's attached to characters. That doesn't work, but it has to be 6 fully rested Dawn or mix of characters and Dawns. So I mean, it's very nice mid to late game, because it helps you kind of cycle through your deck just a little more to kind of get through your deck to get you what you need to stay on top of your opponent. One of my favorite cards. Artwork is amazing. 2 cost, 2k attack, 1k counter. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal a Supernova, add it to your hand, and the rest go to the bottom of the deck. And then on your opponent's attack, trash this card and set up to one of your Dawn cards as active. Very good. You could essentially max out your Dawn, and then as long as you have Kid and Killer on board, you have a live leader ability. So very good. Love this card. And the art, again, artwork's amazing. Our next 2k counter, Tashigi, 3 cost, 4k attack. Very similar to the 2 cost Rosinante. Whenever one of your green characters other than Tashigi would be removed from your opponent's, whenever your green cards would be removed from play due to your opponent's effects, rest this character instead. So very good for protection. Didn't come up too often in some of the games, or if it did, then I guess my opponent was just playing around it though. But it's always nice to have on board. And again, 2k counter, very good. Cavendish, another staple in Bonney and probably most green decks too. On play and when attacking, if your leader is Supernova and you have no other Cavendishes on field, activate 2 Dawn. So pretty good. And then we have Carrot, just to assist with the control aspect of Bonney. On play or when attacking up to one of your opponent's characters, rest a 7 cost or less, and it does not become active until the next refresh phase for your opponent. So pretty good. We have X-Trick, another one of the new cards from the starter deck. It's a 2k counter. Stat line's decent. 5 cost, 5k attack, and then on play, rest up to one of your opponent's characters that cost of 5 or less. Then set up to one of your Dawn cards as active at the end of the turn. So very similar to the Kid and Killer. You could just max out. You could play this on turn 3 if you're going first, or turn 3. So it's not bad. It's okay. But it being a 2k counter and having an ability like this makes it very flexible. So it's always nice to have that option. And then we have our EB02 7 cost 7k Bonney, 1k counter. On play, rest up to one of your opponent's characters. It will not become active during your opponent's next refresh phase. And at the end of the turn, set up to one of your Dawn cards as active. So you can see a little bit of a trend of what we're trying to do with this deck. So not having to, because we're not playing the Rouge, which is still pretty viable. I just couldn't make space for the Rouge. Yeah, you could essentially go first with this deck and max out your Dawn as you're playing. It's really good. Hody Jones, another staple in almost any green deck. Rush, and then rest 2 of your opponent's characters or Dawns, which is very good against Luffy decks. And then take 1 of your lives. So one thing I learned about playing Bonney is that, and I think a lot of people should play green at least for a little bit, because it kind of teaches you to play slow. I'm so used to playing faster, more aggressive decks. This deck taught me it humbled me, really, is what I should say, to be a little more slow paced, because I was kind of taking life recklessly with Bonney. So by the time I drew into Hody, it would really hurt when I would take a life. So but towards the end of me making my Bonney videos, I kind of got the gist of it, kind of got the hang of it, playing a little slow. So I feel like that's a really good thing to have as a player here in this game. So I think I encourage everyone just to play Bonney, and it also teaches you deck's weaknesses, so you can learn it literally inside and out, and then learn to play against it. So very good. Hody Jones, wouldn't change this for anything. Almost always. We are doing the pretty much staple wall that most Bonney decks go. I know there's other variations, but I feel comfortable playing this version. We have the kid, Don X1, rest his character, and your opponent can attack anything else but him. And then once per turn, you can play up to a character with 3 cost or less from the hand. So very good to be able to get out your protective wall of Kid, Tashigi, and the Rosie on like your Tendon play. So very good. And then last but not least, one of the newest cards is the Law and Beppo. On play, rest one of your opponent's characters, and that character will not become active until the will not become active during your opponent's next refresh phase. Then if your opponent has 2 or more rested characters, your leader gains 2,000 power until the end of your next to your opponent's next turn. So pretty good as a boss card. Not too bad. You just you do max out on the Dawn. So if you're not careful and you don't have any killers on board already, you won't have a live leader effect. But either way, you do become a 7k leader for the turn. Kinda hard to stack it, like not stack it, but being able to play Law and Beppo multiple turns back to back. So you don't have you either don't have a second Law and Beppo, or like playing a second Law and Beppo may not be the best play, like not the most optimal play. So it's very hard. I put this at 4 just because I wanted to see it, and I wanted to really try to get as much use out of it as I could. Ultimately, I think this may be bumped down by like 2, maybe 3. I don't know if playing 4 is the right way to do this, but I did ultimately have fun with this whole deck. The most probably. So without further ado, we'll get into some games. As usual, I'll just kind of showcase three games, and we'll just kind of commentate throughout those. So let's get to it. Here we have Green Purple Luffy. We opened up pretty good, not too bad. I think if I remember correctly, we had him. I feel like we had him most of the game. Spoiler, we do lose this one, but I did want to showcase how if played by a real Bonney player, unlike myself, um, I'm sure they could have won this game, because I feel like I misplayed throughout this game, or I'm sure I missed like a vital turn where I could have probably like solidified my game, but I felt like I could have won this somewhere along the line. So any Bonney players out there, really appreciate the some criticism, constructive criticism, as to where I went wrong or how I played this, or if I played this wrong altogether. Always looking for good critiques to make myself a better player overall. So, but I feel like our hand was pretty good. We opened up 2 searchers, and one of them being the Kid Killer, which is probably one of my new favorite cards in the deck, just because it has just that flexibility to do your search, and then come in handy later on if for some reason I max out Dawn. And then we also opened up a Hody for 7 Dawn, and then we also opened up our boss card here for 10 Dawn. And then we got a couple 2Ks, so I figured this was a pretty good hand. Felt like it, and I think we're off to a pretty decent start. And then also, I don't think I'm going to include any gameplay against like blue decks, specifically like blue purple or anything else blue. I think I played against a Reiju. I don't think I'm going to include that, just because we ended up losing because of Pudding. This deck did pretty good against blue purple for the most part, but the moment they played Pudding, just basically just lost the game from there on. I had him on the ropes for the most part, and then once they dropped pudding, just lost it. Same thing with Reiju. Pretty much like onward to like win against the Reiju, then they just played the pudding and all hope was gone. Let's see here. Yeah, he's looking pretty stacked. And I think that's how I would play green purple leafy too. Just pretty much take life for the most part. We did get our Cavendish on board, and a lot of decks definitely hate Cavendish. It doesn't really stay alive for long. But here, I don't remember. I think it actually sticks on board for a little while. Green purple doesn't really have removal for that matter. I know some of them play like the Gamma Knife, and I don't remember what other event that does KO some bodies. Like I can't remember. Can't put my mind to it. But we did end up playing the Hody. Happily take life, especially if we're at 5. I think he was just trying to starve us. I probably should have gone for life here, but I guess it doesn't really matter because he was at 2k, Zoro's at 6k. I mean, the leader was at 6k and his Zoro was at 6k, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And either way, we think we got a 2k out of it. I think I can't remember what he dropped, or a 1k. Oh, he took it. Yeah, now he's thinking. Okay, 0 cost. So now he's pretty much set. He's cruising now because he's got 2 Sanji puddings on board. Once you get 2, if you're playing green purple and you got 2 on board, yeah, you are chilling. There goes that Gamma Knife, like I mentioned earlier. Yeah, there's no way I protect it, but I was able to get the leader effect out the way. I still feel pretty confident. We do need to draw some bigger bodies because we're still at like 2 turns away from dropping the Long Beppo. Yeah. But we also have our searcher here. Do I protect this? I think I do. I was always so paranoid about accidentally activating Kid Killer. In fact, I don't think I do that this game. I feel like I did in some of the previous games. I feel like I accidentally activated Kid Killer while already having a Don. Sim is so weird sometimes, but that's what I get for going way fast. Like I mentioned in my deck profile, I'm used to playing more aggressive decks, playing a little faster. And Bonney taught me to like just chill and just play the game. So here we got the Bonney. I think that's what I grabbed. I think I was contemplating the kid. And okay, I grabbed the Bonney. Just because I think because we had two Beppos, 2 long Beppos. And here is, yeah. And here we max it our down, but either way, we're still good. We have Cavendish. I hope I put 2 down on that leader, because we have the end of turn leader, end of turn effect from the 7 cost Bonney. Yeah. And we have a live leader effect. And then next turn we can start dropping the Lawn Beppo. Oh. There's a misplay I just noticed, so I could have rested the other Sanji pudding. Sure, it's like by 1,000 more, but still. Could have been really vital. We did get him down to 5 cards. Oh, I guess 6 cards. 3, 6, yeah, 6 cards. We got him down to 6 cards in hand. Maybe I should not have attacked. Maybe just like have a turn where I don't attack. I think, see, that's where I messed up. Ooh, and here, yeah. Which is fine, I guess, yeah. Yep, had I not attacked, I'd still have Cavendish for another turn. Play the Lawn Beppo. Okay, then that's not that good. And this is what I'm saying. I think I mentioned in the deck profile, having multiple Lawn Beppos sometimes isn't the best. Sometimes you want to play something else. And I think I just played it because I really wanted to play it. I probably should have gone a little safer and done the kid with Tashiki into Capone. Yeah, that's probably where I should have played. Oh. Oh no. I think I was second guessing myself. Oh, okay. It's just trying to go for the game. He had 4 cards in hand. I remember now, yeah. I don't know. Not mad at it. I mean, I'm mad because of Gum Gum Giant, but also, like, I guess if this was any other deck, I probably should have won this. Which is probably why I included it here in the gameplay, so it's okay. Yeah. Almost. I came close. So, yeah. Alright, next one here we have Purple Yellow Robin. And we open up Triple Searcher, going second. So, I'm including this just because of our other resident Robin player we have on the team. So, and in our locals, I think we have like three to four Robin players. So, Robin's pretty good. She's not bad. It's just unfortunate that the meta that we're all in is right now. It's just swarming with blue purple. But either way, we opened up pretty good, I think. We have our early play, we have our mid-game play with Carrot, and then our boss card here with Law and Beppo. Kind of should have gone for the Cavendish, but yeah, kid's still not bad, I guess. Oh, the new wide events, the event searcher. Hope you guys pick those up. Pick up a playset of each color. They're not that good now, but it's definitely a card that's, I feel like, is going to be used in the future. Once, like, just depend. It just needs the right meta. That's all. The right format. Let's see, we're at 6 Dawn. Yeah, I should have grabbed that Cavendish. Now yeah. I semi-wasted that Carrot. Luckily, Carrot has a when attacking effect, so. So, but next turn I should be able to drop either Kid or Lon Beppo. I think I dropped Lon Beppo because I have 2 Kid Killers. That is rough. At least we get to rest. Yeah, we get to rest the Kiko. We get a card banished. There goes our Searcher. Kind of sucks. And we still go burned. Burn in this game is just insane. Burn and removal are 2 things in the One Piece card game that is very, very overpowered and strong. Hitting for 6. Oh, we go up to 8 Dawn. Hmm. Do we? Is that the game? Is that what we're doing? Okay. Sure. Oh, and this is like what I mentioned in earlier, that Capone, pretty good late game. And I dropped the Lon Beppo just because I was kind of scared of uh, them dropping like bigger and bigger bodies and just KOing everything else. Didn't think the Lon Beppo would be the ultimate, the optimal play. I wonder if this game would have gone differently had I summoned the Cavendish before instead of the Carrot. So, but that's how we learn. Here I think I'm just debating what route I should take. He's got no blockers. Did I misplay when I played that 7 cost Bonnie? I think I misplayed. Okay, either way, I think we're okay. We're chilling, we're at 2 life. And we have 2 blockers. And we have our kid up. So I think we're okay. We are just chilling. Mm. Yeah, I think I figured we save our blocker for this. Oh, interesting. I forgot about the big mom play. So I guess it's a good thing we didn't use blocker. Cause oh, they could put carrot back. They put carrot. Okay. What about blockers? It's fine. Either way is good. So here we need something big to push. We need some more of our top end to come through. I think here my thought process is getting rid of one of their bigger top end cards just because if they continuously swing big into the kid, I just run out of ways to protect it. I'm down to like 1 blocker and 3 cards in hand, so I need to get rid. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. Those top end cards. That hurts. Oh, and they go after the Cavendish. Figured to be my blocker. Yeah, I'm assuming we give him a 2K here. Yeah, okay. And I think we just block. We're gonna put 4 on 6 cost Robin. Maybe I could have just ignored the big bodies and gone for life. Hmm. That might also been the might have been the better play. He's probably thinking real hard here. On the blocker. Okay. I'm gonna get our Cavendish back. I think that 1 cost Bonnie was very tempting. That's probably why. Yeah, I was thinking about it. The 1 cost Bonnie, just just for that search power. But looking at his board, it probably wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, we need some more top end. Now here, I think I'm regretting tossing the Long Beppo earlier. We did get him down to 3 cards, so he's probably having to really think long and hard about dropping counter to protect his top end here. I don't blame him. Not an easy decision, especially when you're staring at this board that I have here, and you got 3 cards in hand. It's thinking really, really long and hard. So I can't blame him. And I think we're still good. I think we are still in a pretty good position. 3 life, a blocker on board. We also have our Kid and Killer. So we have a. Did I forget to attack with leader? Oh, I didn't want to give him more cards. That's what it was. And I could have chosen the 6 cost, but I really didn't feel like getting my stuff banished. I mean, he still has to get through the kid, but still. So now we're not looking so good. Top deck in the hoodie, always a good thing. Okay, we finally got rid of the boss card, and we are looking solid all over again. Hody, too good. Hody is truly busted. Even though you take a life, it's still like, it feels very unfair. Here I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have swung unless it was for game, so yeah. Shouldn't have done it. I think I should have just waited. Now he's got options. I think here, as I'm playing, I'm kind of kicking myself. This could easily be a throw. Another Hody, I don't think it matters because he's got a lot of Dawn. Zero cost, okay. There goes our Gum Gum. And the scoop. Let's go. I could have easily thrown that. Yeah, I gotta get the hang of playing Bonney. But like I said, I'm sure in like a real Bonney player's hands, that would have been easy sweep. Okay, Zoro. Uh, Still a very, very strong and viable deck. Our opening hand is very meh, like not looking good at all. Um, we won't be able to play unless we draw anything between now and then. Not looking so good until we get to our third, fourth turn. ACOS kid's still not helping. Lawn Pebble still not helping. Like, we just have to survive, basically. Yeah, I guess double blocker, is that what we do? I think we do. I know for sure as long as we go for the... We focus on the board, and I think we're okay. That's pretty much the strategy against Zoro. With the chopper, the zoo deck, the zoo engine. Another 2K, so not too bad. And next turn we're dropping the carrot, unless we draw something. Yeah, the carrot. Freezing the chopper, I'm assuming? Yeah. Oh man, I should have swung into the Robson. Dang. Yeah, I'm not the greatest player. So it's gonna be a long, long time before you guys ever hear me say I'm I'm the greatest player of all time. I mean, if I ever start calling myself a goat, you guys please humble me real quick. Yeah, resting the Robson, I'm assuming. Yeah. Do we take that? Yeah, we take it. Are we close to playing off the kid? Dang. This hand is wild. What are we doing? Was I tired? Was I exhausted? Like, what's going on? Was I trying to mind game him? Oh no. Oh no. I'm I must have been tired uploading this one. That is rough, not gonna lie. That was a rough 2 turns. At least we're a 7K leader. No Dawn, but we are at 7K. We did get him down to 3 cards. Ooh. 1 card, okay. I was really rolling the dice on him not having a 2K. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we stabilized. I don't know what I was thinking those past 2 turns. 9K, yeah, we take that. Ooh, dang. Should have dropped the carrot. Or I probably saw him swinging for 7. Autopilot was to drop the 2K. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Looks like we stabilized towards the end. I definitely was probably, this is probably my like 8th or so 8th or so game recording as Bonnie is trying to get a good grasp. But there you have it. I know I could definitely get better as a player, and I feel like playing all these different decks with these starter decks is slowly making me a better player. Um, I think I should probably practice some more. All these different leaders, especially Bonnie. Bonnie is definitely vastly different from what I'm used to playing. I've played red, black, a little bit of blue, but green I've never really touched it. There wasn't really a leader that intrigued me as green, but Bonnie definitely kind of humbled me as a player. Um, but other than that, let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely open to advice and criticisms regarding my gameplay as Bonnie or gameplay in general. Um, I learned a lot from this video and from making these starter deck leaders as well. Um, please leave a like and comment down below, and hope you guys subscribe and stay tuned for more in the future. See ya.